that was the problem that I was coming to her with, just this overwhelming feeling of trying to figure out how to do it all. We worked on ways of kind of outsourcing the things that I physically don't have to do. Are there things that I could pay somebody else to do that would free up my time to do the things that I physically have to do? Helped me come up with a business plan, and it kind of, I guess, propelled me into where I am now and with my business and where it's going.
Helping you understand your own mindset also helps you when you're in conversations or in discussions with others, particularly your clients, helping you understand their own thoughts that they may be having and the feelings that they are having, because ultimately that may lead to their action of utilizing your product or service, or their inaction of not participating.
I had a lot of problems in the beginning when we first started working together. I was a brand new entrepreneur. I'm still very new, but I had no idea about anything in the business world, and I had a million ideas, but I just didn't really know how to make sense of them. And it helped me have guidance and accountability, support, but tough love at the same time that I needed. Helped me step outside the box and think about things different. And the biggest takeaway was part of the problem. And part of the problem was just not believing in myself. So one of the biggest takeaways was shifting my mindset, and now being able to shift my mindset and believe that, I do have a good business idea, and I do, add value, and that I am a business owner and I can do this. So I think the biggest takeaway for me was just my confidence and being able to make myself feel confident just by my own mindset versus maybe a compliment somebody else gave me about confidence. And that has really, really helped in all the ups and downs of just being an entrepreneur and starting this.
There are three primary problems that I've been able to work through in my coaching experience. The first is really kind of lack of confidence in myself and my abilities, and really been able to regain that confidence in myself through coaching. Making time for the things that matter helped me solve for me managing my time at work and really prioritizing the strategic things that I wanted to get done, as well as at home with my family and making time for the things that we really wanted to do together. And then the last thing is really focusing on what I want to accomplish and making that happen, not being overwhelmed by the details of a big goal, and being able to break it down into bite-sized pieces to make it happen. And then I think the biggest takeaways are just being cognizant of my thoughts and how those drive my actions, and really changing a thought to either a more positive thought or one that better serves the actions that I want to make happen. The second is identifying those critical few things that can only be done by me, and then outsourcing the rest where appropriate and necessary. And I think just learning that in the scheme of time management, if I want to get a lot of things done, they don't all have to be done by me.
So the biggest problem, and the best way I can describe this, Andrea has a fantastic visual. It's this ball of yarn that's twisted and knotted. That was me. That was what was going on in my head, and I couldn't even find that string, that starting point to be able to unravel all of the chaos that I was in the middle of. So what Andrea helped me do is she helped me acknowledge my thoughts, one, which was huge, but really categorize those thoughts. What was meaningful for me to be able to move forward in my path, and what did I just need to completely dismiss? I I actually enrolled in a master's program. That is what I identified that I needed to be able to move forward, and it's the best decision I have made in the longest time. It's been one of the most fulfilling things. I found my confidence again, and that was huge because I had allowed my situation, back to that yarn full of knotted, twisted mess with my thoughts. I had allowed my situation to completely cause me to self-doubt myself, and really bury my intuition. And so after I was able to kind of sift through all of the fog, I came out feeling like a better, bigger version of myself.
I really feel like coaching has provided a really objective perspective, that I have someone who's not in my family, not connected to me personally or professionally, that I can talk to about all of the different things that are going on in my life, and have a very objective perspective. And it has allowed me to have a space to really process all of my thoughts and feelings for everything that's going on, whether personally or professionally. And it has provided opportunities for me to have kind of guidance and direction, and really gives me kind of actionable strategies that I can implement, which is really important, not just being able to talk about it and process, but then being able to actually do something to affect change in my life that's meaningful. And coaching, I would say, has really provided me a framework, not only during coaching sessions to be able to process information, talk through things, come up with strategies, but has provided the framework that I can go apply that in other areas of my life. So even when I'm not, in my designated time and space to be thinking and strategizing and working on myself, which I really appreciate, I can continue to take that framework and apply it day to day. Something as simple as, taking a minute, recognizing a situation, and then changing my behavior in a way that serves me better.